Columba came out of Ireland just 75, 80 years after the death of Patrick. He was a disciple's disciple, and he came over, a giant man. He came over to the king of Inverness up in the Northern Highlands, and the guy wouldn't let him in, so he said, you know, yes, you will. And the moat opened up and the gates of his castle opened, and he walked in and converted the king. He never really converted, we don't think, but he did open up his kingdom to him. And open up to the gospel. And the founder of Ireland and the man, of Scotland, and the man most beloved in the north part of Scotland is none other than Columba, even to this day. And Columba in 565, I think he went over there and lasted about 30 years. He set up a missionary structure in Iona, a beautiful island on the east part of the Highlands. And Iona was the place where the kings of Scotland were buried for 1,000 years. It was the holy island, the place where they trained missionaries for 300 years and sent them all over the world. First for England, and then to France, and then to Germany, and really saw the conversion of Europe as a result. Now we get into the 9th century. By the way, as they were developing this, they were writing down the scriptures. The key element of freedom documents, you'll see I call it the paper trail of freedom. The key to this is the law of God, and the key to this goes back to Moses, and the key started through Patrick and went through Columba, both students of the Word of God and the law of God, and they were copiers of the Word. No one had the Word, so they copied it, and the people knew the Word of God in early Celtic Christianity, as opposed to Roman Christianity, starting in about the 6th, 7th century, began to influence England and destroy the conception of speaking their language. And so instead of knowing anything in their own language and having it translated, it was limited then to Latin after about the 7th century, which really cut down on the personal faith of the people, obviously.